Angel Reese says WNBA players could go on strike over salary and benefits.
Career you choose, you should probably look at what the career earnings are of going into that field. What I'll also say is this: every single one of you WNBA players, you better pray that Caitlin Clark doesn't get injured, because she's keeping your league afloat.
If we don't get paid what we deserve, we'll sit out. That's the bold, and let's be honest, seemingly delusional line Angel Reese dropped that sent social media into a frenzy, and not in the way she probably hoped. The backlash came quick, but none hit harder than Patrick Bet-David, who didn't just clap back. He dismantled her argument with surgical precision and a mountain of financial facts. And trust me, once you hear the full truth behind this mess, you'll never look at Angel's tantrum the same way again.
The ones coming this year will still be on the rookie contract again. The ones that the year after, they gonna get more. They probably gonna be making more than us. No, they are.
Who's that?
I'm hurt.
They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the meetings.
I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, yeah, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sit out.
That's a possibility for real.
So here's the deal. Reese, the so-called Bayou Barbie turned professional basketball player, is now calling for WNBA players to sit out if they don't get paid more. Yes, we're talking about a player still adjusting to finishing layups without clanking the bottom of the backboard, and already she's threatening to shut down the league. Patrick's reaction? Somewhere between disbelief and laughter. And honestly, can you blame him?
You know what I love watching? I love watching her highlights of missing shots. She's got to be the worst shooter you've met in your life. But go, Rob, just go, give this feedback. Give this feedback here. Go for it.
Season 2, I can't wait to work with you some more. The biggest advice I have for you is going to be how you shoot your layups, period.
Layups? Bang! What do you mean? She's our double-double queen! Bang! What they say, if it's broke, don't fix it! Bang! Teaching Angel Reese to make a layup is like teaching an old dog a new trick. It ain't gonna work! Bang! Hey, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you? Have the Angel Reese McBang!
Let's take a closer look at what Angel actually said.
Want to get paid. Possibility. Reese has been vocal about her low WNBA salary, revealing her $74,000 a year salary doesn't cover rent, stating on Instagram Live, I just hope you know that the WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. I don't even think they pay one of my bills. Reese's financial struggles stem from WNBA salary not matching her past earnings, as her NIL valuation at LSU was $1.8 million, bolstered by deals with Reebok, PlayStation, McDonald's, and Coach, while a 4-year rookie deal was $324,000 with $74,000 due next season.
I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. I'm gonna do the math real quick.
He might cover that. Yeah, it definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary.
She revealed she's earning just about $74,000 in her rookie WNBA season, and she says that doesn't even cover rent in Chicago. Now sure, to folks like you and me, $74,000 sounds like a pretty sweet deal. But Angel? She's acting like she's living in a shack. The irony here? This is the same person who banked nearly $1.8 million at LSU thanks to endorsement deals with Reebok, PlayStation, McDonald's, and a dozen more brands who apparently thought retweeting shade counted as a basketball skill.
Not basketball sustained her, especially since the WNBA's $200 million revenue last season only allocated 9.3% to salaries, unlike the NBA's 50% share of the $5.3 billion in 2023. Adam, thoughts?
No, my rent is more than that. It's $8,000. I'm living beyond my means.
Now, Angel's locked into a 4-year rookie deal totaling about $324,000, roughly $81,000 per year. That's less than 5% of what she made as a college influencer. No wonder she famously said, "Hating pays the bills." Because let's be real, her Instagram stories are more profitable than her box scores. At the rate she's throwing bricks, the WNBA needs to charge her for backboard repairs. Caitlin Clark's out here building the future of women's basketball, while Angel's building a brand off bad takes and top-tier bricklaying masonry.
Hey, this is the greatest Angel Reese layup you'll ever see. Here we go with the dump off, ba-da-dum-bum-bum, I'm loving it. Burn! Oh, she getting jiggy with it. Look at that, crisscross, zigging-zagging through the lane. Giddy up, yeehaw! Burn! Now, I heard she's ambidextrous. That makes sense, because she's equally doggy doo-doo with the right and left-handed layup. Burn! Professional basketball player needing to work on her layups is like a fish needing to learn how to breathe underwater. It doesn't make sense! Reese's Puffs! Burn!
Patrick was absolutely stunned. Not because Angel is struggling financially, because let's face it, with all her endorsements, she likely isn't. But because of the sheer audacity to demand more money from a league that, wait for it, doesn't even make money. He pointed out the obvious. In the real world, when a business is losing cash year after year, it doesn't hand out raises. It hands out pink slips. That's when Adam Sosnick jumped in with the facts, and things really got interesting.
WNBA and what's her name? Angel Reese. Do it. I fully support your right to strike. So other sports have done it. So other major sports have done it. Here's a quick list for you, PBD. I put this together. Biggest sports strikes in history. 1994, the MLB strike. It was the first time that the World Series was canceled.
I remember.
You remember that? In 1998, the NBA went on strike. They canceled the All-Star game for the first time.
No one
the
noticed.
NFL has gone on strike multiple times. 1982, 1987, 2011.
Adam reminded us that yes, the MLB, NBA, NHL, and NFL have all had player strikes. But here's the key difference. Those leagues were raking in billions when their players walked out. Angel Reese is acting like the WNBA is Apple, when it's actually more like your cousin's food truck, barely breaking even and still giving out free samples.
Here's the catch when you're going to go on strike. In 1994, MLB, NBA, NFL, what's the number one revenue sport in America? What do you think it is? The NFL. How much do you think they make? $17 billion. The NBA, a little over $11 billion. The MLB, also $11 billion. The NHL, $7 billion.
Patrick didn't sugarcoat it. The WNBA is losing around $50 million every year. That's not a sustainable business. That's a ticking time bomb. The NFL, it pulls in $17 billion. The NBA and MLB, $11 billion each. And the WNBA, they're barely scratching $150 million and still can't keep their books in the black. It's like trying to run a luxury spa with 2 customers and a lemonade stand budget.
Guys are a alleged $150 to $200 million company. You're operating at a loss every single year. You've never made money. It's called a zombie company. You're subsidized.
This isn't even a new issue. The WNBA has been operating at a loss since its inception in 1997. That's over 25 years of red ink and broken spreadsheets. You'd think all the buzz around Caitlin Clark would finally push them into profitability, but even now, with record ratings and full arenas, the losses are climbing. A league that should have folded long ago, but somehow keeps staggering along thanks to its much richer big brother, the NBA.
Your question for you, Vinny. Real quick, rapid fire.
Go.
WNBA stats. Here we go. You're a sports guy. How many teams are in the WNBA?
I don't... 9?
No, 13. How many games do they play?
80?
40.
Damn it.
Who won the championship this year and who played in the finals?
The Florida Magics.
Nope, the New York Liberty beat the Minnesota Lynx. Who exactly?
Part of the problem is scale. The WNBA only has 12 teams. Each plays 40 games a season. Expansion will start in the 2025 season with the new Golden State Valkyries, but that's still a far cry from the NBA's 30 teams and 82-game schedule. Less inventory, less ticket revenue, less TV money. It's basic math. Unless you're Angel Reese or Dejanay Carrington, apparently.
The MVP. She was unanimous. She got all the votes.
Dylan Mulvaney.
Yes.
Yes.
Aja Wilson.
Oh.
You just failed the test,
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
WNBA is coming for you.
And the revenue sharing? NBA players get 50% of the league's earnings. WNBA players get just 9.3%. Sounds unfair until you realize that even with that small cut, the league still loses money. There just isn't enough revenue to go around. And let's not even start on the attendance gap between Caitlin Clark's Fever games and, well, anyone else's, including Angel's. Spoiler alert, the seats are a lot more empty where she plays.
Yes, it is unrivaled. It is also unwatched. Look, let's be honest. We can sugarcoat it all you want, but if you don't have Caitlin Clark playing women's basketball, or if you're not the NCAA tournament playing women's basketball, you got nothing. Zero, zip, nothing.
Look, no one's saying WNBA players don't deserve respect or recognition. But demanding more money from a league that's running on financial fumes? That's not brave. It's delusional. Especially when it's coming from someone like Reese, who's been in the league for 5 minutes and is already acting like she's in charge of negotiations. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is just doing what Caitlin Clark does. Dropping dimes, breaking records, and building a legacy without having to throw tantrums or threaten walkouts. She lets her game do the talking, while Angel Reese is still figuring out how to make a layup without becoming a meme. So next time Angel talks about sitting out, maybe someone should remind her people are already sitting out of watching her games.
I mean, I'm not huge on like comparing the WNBA and the NBA. Like, I don't really think that's fair. Obviously, I think where the WNBA is right now is pretty incredible. I think a lot of people, or most people, would not believe it's in the place that it is right now. So I think when people always ask me this question, like where I think it'll be in 5 years, is like it's hard for me to answer because people didn't even think we'd be right here, right now. And I think really sky's the limit. I think when you see, our TV numbers when we're on, national television, we're averaging over 1 million viewers or whatever it is. The All-Star game, I think, was over 4 million viewers. Like, it's just really great numbers. So the more opportunities we're given, I think the more it's going to shine and get better and better. I think also the talent level in college is continuing to get a lot better, and as those players come into the league, and it's going to continue to improve. We're adding 2 new teams next year, and then probably another team year after that.
Some more games.
Yeah, more games, which I think will be good. It'll lengthen the season a little bit more.